Hey YouTube, I'm back again with another pickups video. Just want to show you what I've grabbed over the last couple of weeks. So firstly, yesterday I was in town on my lunch break, so I decided to just do a quick run through the charity shops and Granger Games. Just a couple of pickups, but firstly from Granger Games, I picked up Meet the Parents, Little Fockers, for £1, double play DVD and Blu Ray. This is an upgrade. I already have an ex-rental copy of this, but yeah, when I saw this for £1, I thought I'll grab it and get rid of my ex-rental one. Then from one of the charity shops, Butterwick Hospice for £1. We've got the IT Crowd, the second series. I already have series 1 and series 3, so yeah, happy to pick this up. Then going back to the last weekend, on Friday after work, I had a run through the charity shops again. Went into one that I don't buy from very often because they're usually very expensive. I mean, for instance, they have Blu Rays in there, £6 and £8, which is ridiculous. It's not as if the new release or anything like that. I mean, the stuff like the Bourne Identity and all the Bourne, or the first 3 Bourne movies at least, were £6 each. So I had the Dark Knight Rises for £8, John the English Reborn for £8. I mean, they're ridiculous, especially for a charity shop. So yeah, I went in on a whim just to see what I had, if anything had changed, because I've always been expensive. Anyway, I grabbed this. Quite happy to grab this for £3. This is the On the Buses triple feature, all 3 movies, On the Buses, Mutiny on the Buses and Holiday on the Buses. I've been looking to pick this up for a long time. I absolutely love these movies. Used to watch them whenever they were on the telly, way back in the 70s and the 80s, or more so I guess the 80s. But yeah, really chuffed to get that. Then a few things picked up on eBay last week. These actually all came from different sellers, but they were more or less the same price over the space of a week or so. And they're all part of my slipcover Reel Heroes collection. So firstly I got Paul. This one is brand new, factory sealed. Cost me £3.50. So I was really chuffed to grab that. And the next one I got was Hellboy 2. This one isn't sealed, but again it's this one come out, but it's also in the slipcover. Again, this was actually £3.49, I think, this one. More or less the same price. And then finally, Hulk. Those 2 I already have on Blu-ray in different collections. I think Hellboy 2 I have as a steelbook, and Paul is part of the Universal 100th Anniversary Augmented Reality series. But this I didn't have on Blu-ray. I do have an HD DVD of it, but I missed out on the steelbook when that came out. It was one of those that was around for ages and ages and ages, and never bothered to pick it up because I wasn't that fussed, and it was cheap, and then all of a sudden everywhere sold out and the price just skyrocketed. But I'm not that fussed, to be honest. It's not a film that I really enjoyed that much, and if I want to watch it again, I can. I've got this to watch now, or I can even watch the HD version. But yeah, I'm happy to have got that for my collection. And the next one, this is Steelbook, The Last Nights. Now this took almost 3 weeks to arrive. I got it from base.com, and I'd seen it on there for, I think it was about £6.79, and I thought, about a week later, I thought, you know what, it's not a bad price, I'll grab it. And I went on there. It had been reduced to £2.79. Jaw drop moment. I thought, wow. So I got it. No hesitation, I bought it. checked online the following day. I got it on the Thursday. I checked online the following day on the Friday at work. And at that point, it hadn't been dispatched. Payment hadn't been taken. And I kind of forgotten about it for a few days. And it was in the following week. I checked again, and it was on the Friday. I also noticed it had gone back up to £6.79. But the following week, it was showing as out of stock. And then a week later, again, it was still out of stock. I thought, I know what's going to happen here. They're going to say that the price was a mistake, or they're not able to get it back in stock, or something like that, and cancel the order. But they didn't. Eventually, 3 weeks to the day, it arrived. So yeah, really chuffed. This is one I'm going to be watching over the next week. I've got a week off from work this coming week, so I'm going to sit down and watch some stuff. And I'm definitely going to watch that. Then a couple of pickups off eBay just over the last couple of days. Actually, these both arrived in the post today. So we've got Dead Set, the Channel 4 zombie series. This is the reissue, which is about 20 minutes longer than the original issue. So I've not had a chance to watch this yet, but I don't know how much extra footage is in there. And it's been a few years since I've seen this, so I don't know whether I'll even remember what was and wasn't there. But yeah, I'm really excited to get into that again. And then this Critters, the Ultimate Collector's Edition. I'm so pleased to have grabbed this. It was really cheap as well. It was about £4. In fact, no, it wasn't even that. It was, I'll have to double check that. Yeah, I think it was £2 plus postage, and for whatever reason, the seller had put the postage at the standard first class DVD, which is £1.27, not realising, I guess, that the thickness of this would be too fat for that, and it actually cost them the £2.85 at a small packet. So I think they'll have been shocked when they went to the post office and posted this. But yeah, I was really chuffed to have found this. I've been looking for this for so long. I saw one last year in one of the charity shops, but it was in such awful condition. All the edges, it was all raggy and ratty, and some seriously bad shelfware. So yeah, I passed on it. I think even that one was £3, which wasn't a bad price, but for the condition. So yeah, I'm really chuffed to have got that this week. Then today, with it being a Friday after work, decided to stop in the big Daisy Chain charity superstore. They're doing their DVDs now. They used to do them at 5 for £2, but they're now doing them at 5 for £1. So I managed to grab 5. So firstly, Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. The first 2 movies, this one and Philosopher's Stone, they're released in these, even though they don't say limited edition, they were a limited edition set, digipack. But they didn't do it for the rest of the movies, so it's a 2-disc set. So you got the movie disc and the special features. But yeah, it's a really nice set, and for 20p. I did get the Philosopher's Stone edition from the same place actually a few months ago. So that's there's only 2 of these. In fact, they did them for whatever reason as widescreen and full screen editions. I guess back in when these were released, a lot of people still had the 4x3 TVs. Not everybody had widescreen TVs like most do today, but yeah, that's pretty much just for collecting and for 20p. I'm more than happy to get this. And a TV show I've never actually seen. This is Mock the Week, Too Hot for TV, and Mock the Week, Too Hot for TV 3. For whatever reason they didn't have part 2. Whether someone had already bought it or whoever donated it maybe didn't have that one, but yeah, I'm looking forward to this. I've heard of the show and I know about the show, but I've never actually watched it, so I'll give that a watch. And then a couple of Blu-rays, again 20p each, 2012. I do have a steelbook out already, but quite happy to have this. I can just crack this up and watch it rather than unwrapping the steelbook when I want to see it. And again, another one I have on steelbook, absolutely fantastic movie, Unknown, with Liam Neeson. Watched this, I think, at Christmas. I got the steelbook last year and absolutely loved it. So yeah, for 20p, that was a no-brainer. I had to grab that. And then these last two, this one, Batman the Killing Joke. When I first saw this was being released, to be honest, I had no interest at all. I'm not, I have to say, the biggest DC fan. The Tim Burton Batman movies I love. The first Christopher Nolan Batman movie I love. The Dark Knight Rises, no, didn't like them at all. So Superman, I guess, the Man of Steel was okay. But anyway, I saw this when it was being released and really wasn't interested. And then I came across this last Friday. I stopped into Tesco's on the way home to do a little bit of shopping, and as you do, I had to wander down the DVD movie aisle and spotted this on the shelf. It was only 12 quid, but I passed. I thought, you know what, I'm not going to get it. And came home, and that evening it was just flicking on YouTube, and in the recommendations tab, it gives you recommendations of things that you might like. I guess it's based on stuff that you've watched, but it was the sneak preview of Batman the Killing Joke, and it was the first, I don't know, 5, 6, 7 minutes, something like that, of the movie. So I flicked it on, and I thought it was great. I really enjoyed it. So I went back to Tesco's the following morning on the Saturday, and it had gone. Yeah, it was just an empty space where it used to be. So I thought, never mind. And then I thought, I'll go to the customer service and see if we've got another one, and spent 40 minutes while they tried to find the key for the stock room where they keep all the DVDs and Blu-rays. Anyway, she came out eventually and she said, yeah, this is the last one. So I got the last one from Tesco's. I was quite chuffed about that, and watched it and really enjoyed it for the most part. Yeah, it was good. I don't know who out there has seen this or not, but the ending was odd. It just stopped. It was weird. There was no conclusion. It just ended, and then the titles started, and then there was some kind of, like a end title scene that I guess sets up the next movie. I don't know, but it was odd. It was just a weird ending, but yeah, for the most part I enjoyed it. So yeah, very happy to have got that, and it was the limited edition one as well. So you can see that with the figure inside. And then finally, my favourite pickup of the entire last 2 weeks, the Arrow release of Killer Dames. So Arrow, most recently over the last few months, have been putting out like an email newsletter, which in part gives you all the Arrow news and new releases and stuff like that, but they also have a list of all their limited editions and what sort of stock is available, sort of percentage of stock. And this was showing at the end of July, 95% sold out. So I thought, if I'm going to get it, now's the time. It was one that I was wanting to get, but the price point was just a bit too expensive for me. I thought at 30 odd quid. But knowing it going out of stock would mean very soon it will go up to way more than that. So I decided to bite the bullet. I had a couple of pre-orders on Amazon, which is where I got this from, that were already paid for with a gift card or gift cards. What I tend to do with Amazon is any stuff I've got pre-ordered at the beginning of the month, I'll buy a gift card and pay for them. So then I don't have to worry about them. You know, at the end of the month there's no nasty surprises when I'm almost skint. So I cancelled those 2 pre-orders, knowing that they were still going to be available in a month or 2 months or whenever, and used some of that money to pay towards this. So it actually, it only came to an extra £5 something that I had to pay to get this. So I was, I didn't mind paying that, even though I did still pay the full £32 for it. I got £27 back, or £26 something back from Amazon from those gift cards. So yeah, really happy that I got this, and it's a killer release. Yeah, it's an absolutely awesome release. I'm so chuffed to get this, and now I'm going to have to grab the other one, Death Walks Twice, because that's now on this month's newsletter listed as very low on stock, so I'll be picking that up if I can hopefully wait until payday, which is about a week away. I'll more than likely grab that. So yeah, that's it, that's everything. Not much this time, but I've tried to hold back a little this last couple of weeks, because I kind of overspent. I bought a massive DVD collection, a HD DVD collection, which 2 out of the 3 boxes arrived yesterday, and the 3rd box is still in the post. So I'll be doing a video of them very soon once I've got them all. But I've way overspent. I mean, I haven't way overspent, but in the way of overpaying for them. I got them for a great deal, but there's that many of them that's cost me a lot of money. Hopefully there's a few in there that will fill my collection, and then the rest hopefully I can sell on and scratch a little bit of that money back that cost me to buy them. So there might not be so much, he says, there might not be so much over the next few weeks, even though there's at least 8 or 9 pre-orders on Amazon coming out this month. Stuff that's should have been out the last couple of months, and some that were due out in October and November that have been brought forward. So they all seem to have accumulated in September. I may well again cancel some of those, because I don't think I think there's only one that's a limited edition, and that's the Hills Have Eyes, which I'll definitely pick up, because I don't want that to sell out. I don't want to miss that one, but the rest they're not limited editions, so they'll still be around in a month or 2 or 3 or whenever. So there's no need to actually get them on release day. So if I have to, I could cancel some of those. And I'm rambling on now. So yeah, that's it. That's probably going to be the last pickups video for this month. Like I say, it's nearly a week to payday, and I'm totally skint. I was hoping to get to the car boot sale on Monday with it being a bank holiday, but no, that's not going to happen now. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video, which will be very soon. Cheers. Ta-ra.